Hey everyone, James Speed1 here, known as James Beck obviously, and I'm here to bring a battle I had a while ago during like winter I think, and it's against a person named as Drug Duck. If you don't know him, he is a very skilled player. He got 11th place at the 2013 World Championship, and he is definitely a skilled player. We had a very fun and close game, as you'll see. But let's get into the game. As I was testing out rain, normally I don't like rain, but I was trying it out. So I'm gonna lead with Kingdra and Garchomp, since I know his Tyranitar is Mega, as it was like his only Mega option. And he leads with Klefki and Tyranitar. He's gonna switch out Tyranitar, trying to save it later for when I bring in Politoed to get rid of my rain. He's gonna send out Salamence, very smart. It's gonna avoid the Earthquake he was predicting, get intimidated off on my Garchomp to do even less damage. So Kingdra, I decide to protect for two reasons. Number one, I'm using Earthquake. Number two, I really don't like Klefki and Thunder Wave. But it didn't really matter. I had Lumberry on this Kingdra if I remember correctly. Then again, I did have Lumberry since I either used Lumberry or Leftovers. And since Leftovers isn't shown, I definitely used Lumberry. So I withdraw the Garchomp, go into Politoed, predicting a Dragon Pulse onto the Garchomp, as I think he'll predict me to switch out my Kingdra instead. But he's going to withdraw his Klefki, going into his Mamoswine. And here, maybe I took a bit of a risky play since he does go for the Dragon Pulse, but he goes on to my Kingdra, which then KOs, so unfortunately Kingdra went down, but I've seen all four of his Pokemon, which is great. So I'm going to send out Mawile to get that Intimidate off on the Mamoswine. So he's going to withdraw Salamence, and going into Klefki, which I thought was weird, but he's going to protect with his Mamoswine. I go for protect on Mawile. And I'm not going to Mega Evolve to save Intimidate in case I switch out. I'm going to go for Surf. I have Surf because it's a spread move that catches people off guard sometimes. And also, I'm too lazy to rebreed or go back to the move tutor or something. And he's going to send out Tyranitar, kind of obvious, trying to get rid of my rain. And now he's going to withdraw his Mamoswine, going back into Salamence, trying to get that Intimidate so Tyranitar will survive a move from my Mawile. As I withdraw Mawile, predicting something very good, Garchomp is going to come in, as he's going to Mega Evolve his Tyranitar. I thought he would save a Mega Evolution for a bit later in the game, but he decides to Mega Evolve right now. As he goes for Crunch on my Politoed, yes, and I actually predicted this, or Rock Slide. But I used my Eject button because Eject button was like the most common item on Politoed back then. So I can get Mawile in to get these Intimidates off. So now, a bit of Buffet on the Salamence, but I'm going to protect the Mawile. And I'm going to go for a Dragon Claw. He probably predicted me not to go for the Dragon Claw and go for like an Earthquake instead. But I'd rather just get the Salamence out of the way, so it'd be a 2-on-3 lead. He goes for Rock Slide. And it's not like he can really do much. He's probably hoping for flinches on the Mawile. So next is Mamoswine. And I said pretty much Garchomp has done his job, but Mawile hasn't, so I'm going to withdraw it. Get out Politoed knowing he can't stop my rain now. So I'm going to get rid of his special defense boost. I'm predicting his Tyranitar to protect here. Excuse me. And I'm going to go for a Dragon Claw onto the Mamoswine to get even more damage. As Earthquake's going to happen, it's gonna happen, and I'm actually surprised he took out my Garchomp and my Politoed. I thought at least one of them would be able to survive, even with its Life Orb. My Garchomp was bulkier than normal Garchomps, and so was my Politoed. It was also bulky. But I'm like, oh well, nothing I can do about it now. As I get Intimidate, and Mawile is gonna Mega Evolve, it's like, okay, I can't switch out anymore. I have to Mega Evolve and just do some damage. I predicted his Mamoswine to go for the Protect, as I actually he goes for the Dragon Dance, trying to boost up his stats in case I go for Iron Head onto the Mamoswine. But I predict this. I go for Iron Head. I could have gone for Play Rough. Oh yeah, he survives by barely anything. I go for Protect. And right now, there's nothing I can really do. He Rock Slides, but he's gonna Earthquake. And he's gonna Earthquake his own Tyranitar, which is huge. He knocks out his own Tyranitar. And he's gonna lose some Life Orb damage. So, now it's either between Mamoswine, who can kill me, or Mawile, who can kill back. It's gonna leave me at 9 HP, so if that Tyranitar had did any damage, I would have lost. As Iron Head is just gonna clean up the game for me. And yeah, I was able to defeat him by like a hair. That was a very good game. Now, when Mamoswine protected and his Tyranitar went for Dragon Dance, I could have went for Play Rough. I did have Play Rough. But the only problem with that was basically I didn't want to afford a miss because I thought Iron Head would do plenty enough damage. And Play Rough, I didn't want any misses. Like, I didn't want any hacks. Because knowing my luck, it's gonna miss. And the reason I didn't go for Sucker Punch onto his Mamoswine to the second last turn or the last turn is because I didn't have Sucker Punch on the Mawile. I actually had Rock Slide in case I had to face a Mega Charizard. So yeah, I hope you liked this game. It was really fun playing against a skilled VGC player from Italy. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe.